Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah wa ba'd. Dear audience, you might have heard the words like miracle, karama, and magic. Today we are going to differentiate between these words because they are interrelated and they resemble each other, and most of the people, they do not know the basic differences between them, because when we talk about miracle, it is an extraordinary thing that happens by the hands of a prophet, or a person who is close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And same is the case with karama. But when it comes to magic, it is totally a different thing. Mr. Gulfam, I want to ask you that how a layman can differentiate between these terminologies, between these three things. How can a person identify that this is a miracle and this is a magic?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mr. Salman, magic, miracle and karama all resemble each other. Karama and miracle, they are the demonstration of power of God, and Allah is behind karama and miracle. But magic and sihr, it is performed by human beings. So the very first difference between karama and miracle and between magic. Karama and miracle, they are interlinked.
Let's say karama and miracle are the same thing. Audience sake, let's say it's the same.
It's same thing. Miracle is the extraordinary and illogical thing that happens in the hands of prophet or apostle. But the karama is the thing that happens in the hands of a pious man other than prophet. But the thing is illogical, and you cannot interpret that act logically. You don't have a logical interpretation of that thing, but this happens. So behind karama and miracle, Allah is behind them, God is behind them, but magic and sihr is performed by human beings. And to perform magic, it is requirement that you must get some knowledge of spells and different incantations and different writing amulets and different other things, and you have to do some irreligious things. You have to learn those things. But in miracle, apostle, he doesn't need to know anything. He doesn't need to learn anything. For example, when the Holy Prophet did split the moon in two parts, so he didn't require any knowledge to do that thing. It was demand of the non-Muslims. It was demands of the pagans of the Arab that if you are apostle of Allah Almighty, if you are certainly the prophet of Allah Almighty, then split this moon in two parts. And the Holy Prophet raised his finger, and that moon was split into two parts. So this thing does not require any knowledge, and miracle does not require any knowledge. But in magic and sihr, the knowledge is the basic requirement. And the other difference is that magic can be countered. Magic can be healed. Magic is a disease. But miracle, it cannot be countered. For example, if something happens in the hands of apostle, nobody can control it except Allah Almighty. For example, when the Holy Prophet performed different tasks, and when the apostle Moses, he threw his stick in the courtyard of Pharaoh, his stick became a big snake with the permission, with the order of Allah Almighty. So no human being has had ability to control that thing, to counter that thing.
All the magicians present there, they were helpless.
So magic can be countered, but miracle cannot be countered.
Yes.
And there is another difference, and that is magic can be learned and it can be taught. But miracle, it cannot be learned and it cannot be taught.
Yes.
It cannot happen that something extraordinary happens in the hands of a prophet and then he teaches that thing to his companions, that if I'm performing that thing, then you also can perform it. For example, at an occasion when the companions of Holy Prophet ﷺ ran out of water, then the water was coming out from the fingers of Holy Prophet ﷺ. That is miracle. That is the blessing of Allah Almighty, that water was running out of his fingers. So this thing was not learned by any master, and that thing was not taught to any companion of Holy Prophet ﷺ. So magic can be learned and taught, but miracle cannot be learned and it cannot be taught. And there is another difference, that magic is performed, sihr is performed by human beings, but miracle is performed by Allah Almighty. And there is another difference between miracle and magic, and that is, magic is illusion, but miracle is reality. For example, when the Prophet Moses had a competition with magicians and Sahara in the courtyard of Pharaoh, those magicians and those Sahara, they thrown their ropes in the courtyard, and it was illusion of the people that were present in the courtyard that ropes seemed to them snakes. As Allah Almighty says in chapter Taha, فَإِذَا حِبَالُهُمْ وَعِصِيُّهُمْ يُخَيَّلُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ سِحْرِهِمْ أَنَّهَا تَسْعَى. It was illusion of the people that ropes was looking them. These are snakes. So it was illusion. But when Prophet Moses, he threw his stick with the order and permission of Allah Almighty, it became snake. And that snake eaten all the ropes that seemed snakes to other people in the courtyard. So this was reality. So magic is illusion. Magic is not performed in reality, it is performed on the eyes of the spectators.
So if those ropes were illusions, so how that snake, ate those snakes?
That snake did eat those ropes.
Oh, right.
Those were not snakes. So people in the courtyard, they looked at, they are snakes, but those were not snakes, those were ropes. So these are the differences between miracle and magic.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Gulfam, for your time. Thank you so very much for watching this video.